Oh man, I remember I had so many emotions that I was experiencing. I was scared, nervous, and excited. I was at home, I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I was at home with my family. The Lions told me they would most likely draft me, but obviously you never know until the time comes. But my little community, we were just thrilled that we were involved in this whole process.
Tell us what it was like at your house at the time, because now it's a whole big event. But what was going on at your house at the time?
Well, it's funny. It was at my house. I have a big family. I have a family of 11 kids, and so it was always kind of like a festive atmosphere. But that day we had pretty much everyone from my neighborhood over. We had to keep the line clear because we were expecting for the Lions to call. So it was just one big party. And very exciting. Have a wonderful life.
How often throughout your career did you think back to that day?
Thought about a lot. There are a lot of surprises that happen on draft day. And obviously, you only get a chance to go through it once. And mark your entry into this wonderful experience called the NFL. And so I thought about it all the time.
Hey, Barry, can I ask you a question? What would you say that some of the differences are for in the game today from when it was when you were playing?
I'm probably not one to speak about what the game is like today.
Right.
I think there's really several things you can point to as far as some of the rules.
Right.
How the game is played. Some of the things you can do from a defensive standpoint. And how that has kind of impacted sort of what offenses do. It's evolved into more of a passing game. And you don't have as much of a premium on as many running backs. There's still some guys that can command, respect and attention as a runner, but right, not as many guys. And so in that sense, obviously, it's changed.
Do you have any advice for any of these kids that are getting drafted tonight?
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, in a lot of ways, you look at it, just you're starting over again. Trying to be as humble as possible and learn as much as you can on and off the field. On and off the field is going to be a lot of things you need to learn to be aware of. Mostly, off the field. Most of these guys have been good football players, but so many things are going to come into play off the field that you really want to be careful and prudent on what you do and the people that you're around, things like that.
But you got a little bit of help.
There's only so much you can know as a rookie, and so maybe find some guys that are older that have been successful at being a good pro. Doesn't have to be a great player. Just find a guy that's been a good pro, and that's been around, and they can probably teach you something.
Barry, one quick question for you. Your final game that you played, what was your mindset before that game, and what were you thinking after that game?
The final game, it was kind of a sad day. Because probably midway through that season, I was pretty sure I was going to be the last year. And so I understood that was kind of my last game. We went in there and got beat up pretty good by Baltimore Ravens. And at the end of the game, after the game, I actually shed a few tears. And a few of my teammates were like, what are you crying about? I just, kind of shrugged it off. But it was definitely kind of bittersweet because it had a lot of emotions and just different feelings that I was experiencing.
Gotcha. Is Matthew Stafford the quarterback you'd like to run behind right now?
He's done a great job. I think he's kind of coming to his own and become the guy that we've been hoping for. We're hoping for big things.
Ask you quickly.
On the camera.
Sorry. Ask you quickly because we spoke before. You had mentioned how the combine and certain things had changed in the game because of your vision and what you did. How does it feel to be at the draft knowing all these hopefuls are here and what you had started?
Well, the thing is, I'm not used to this, and I didn't have this opportunity. And it's great just talking to some guys. They're all excited to be here in New York. But but the fact they didn't have all the physicals they have now and the things that the process they have to go through. But this is just exciting for me to be here because I'm just waiting for a little phone call at home to be here. And of course, you have these guys that just bigger, stronger, faster, and it's just being a part of New York. And I'm glad they have the draft shirt just to represent the Jets as far as I'm concerned. It's just glad to be here.
So from the time when you played, and you see these guys standing around you, and I'm seeing as a wide receiver, and I'm seeing guys that are towering around you. How does it feel to see how the game has progressed since your day?
Well, the thing is, everything is all relative, and we have some guys just as big and just as fast too, but when you're a player, you just do what you have to do. But like I said, I'm here to support the cause here, and that's to help to some of these guys who have to make the adjustment to the NFL and to just share my thoughts and what I experienced going through this process. But it's just nice to be here, especially with the Jet fans. There's nothing better.